Ha, ha. Three main categories. The first results from overflow. After heavy rain, a river can burst its banks. The water can engulf entire valleys far from the precipitation zone. Other tributaries add to the flow of water, worsening the deluge further downstream. The second type of flooding involves the accumulation of water in lowlands or basins. In normal weather conditions, water is absorbed into the ground and merges with the water table. When the ground is saturated, water builds up in low-lying areas. Runoff then quickly fills the valley and its waterways. The third type is caused by urbanization in flood-prone areas. Excess water passing through drainage systems can accumulate in low-lying zones. This effect is worsened by the coverage of land with buildings and impermeable surfaces such as concrete. Less water can be absorbed into the ground, overloading sewers.
Assalamualaikum. Hi guys. Today we are going to discuss about the theme that is nature. So we are choosing the flood as our subtopic. Okay. Hi Falihah. Why are you so late? Sorry for late. The rain was so heavy and it was hard for me to get out. It's okay, but yeah, now it's very rainy. Do you still remember about the natural disaster that happened in Pulau Pinang last year? Yeah, of course, I still remember. Because it's a big flood that happened there. I'm worried if it happened again. If not there, always, because if something want to happen, it not matter where. While this natural disaster is a natural factor, it also happen because of our responsible human act. That's right, Sofiah. If you want to know, the natural disaster that happened in Pulau Pinang November 2017 is the largest natural disaster since, according to the Department of Irrigation and Drainage, which is TPS. The average rainfall of 250 mm over 24 hours exceed the rainy category 150 mm. So it can cause the city sink rapidly because the existing drainage can accommodate the rain. This is something beyond expectation. Meanwhile, the area is also more than 10 to 20 years not flooded. It's the development of resilient existing reservoir unable to accommodate water to drain into the sea, causing a large amount of airflow. But I'm wondering, humans are also the cause of this happening. What do you think? Is this the cause of the floods happen? Of course, this flood is due to high amount of rainfall in the day, which is the same as a month. Therefore, existing rivers and drainage system and reservoirs cannot accommodate this large volume of rainwater. In addition, the drainage system also does not work properly because there are waste, including plastic, that prevent in the flow of water. Oh, I see. But if we can see in big cities like Penang, housing and developer activities that develop houses or bungalows or on the hillside also a major causes if flash floods occur. Yeah, totally right. What do you think it will affect to whom, Sofiah? All the people in that area, especially it affects to the students because the schools had to be closed immediately due to floods that hit. They are forced to postpone learning because of the disaster. For example, in the University of Malaysian Science University (USM) in Penang, they cannot go to class because of the flood water. In addition, local people also had to face the effect of loss of life and property. Its immediate impacts of flooding include loss of human life, damage to property, destruction of crops, loss of livestock, non-functioning of infrastructure facilities, and deterioration of health conditions. Exactly. For me, it also will affect the community, which is the loss of livelihoods as communication, links and infrastructure such as power plants, roads and bridges are damaged and disrupt economic activities come to a standstill, resulting in dislocation and the dysfunction of normal life for a period much beyond the duration of the flooding. Similarly, the direct effect on production assets, be in agriculture or industry, can inhibit regularly activity and lead to loss of livelihoods. The spillover effect of the loss of livelihood can be felt in business and commercial activities even in adjacent non-flooded areas. What is your opinion about the solution to prevent the floods from happening?
Okay, human cannot stop the rains from falling or stop flowing surface water from bursting its bank. These are natural events, but we can do something to prevent them from having great impact. For example, is from sea or coastal defense walls. Mean seal walls and tide gates have been built in some places to prevent tide water from pushing water up ashore. In some areas too, sandbags are made and placed in strategic areas to retain floodwaters.
Yeah, I'm absolutely agree with you. The community should be aware that the responsibility to safeguard the environment is not the government's shoulders. We must realize that in fact God gave this world temporarily as a trust to be kept, and all knows that the natural disaster is a natural phenomenon. But it's, as a community and human, we also have doing to this world that can cause the natural disaster happen.
It's right, Falihah. For me, the government control is also required to arrest possible developers who often carry out construction activities that causes damage to nature. I hope a strict legal controls can be carried out by the government to curb this problem from widespread.
That's all from us.
Thank you.